Hey, what's up? Keep it simple, student fam. Thanks for joining us again. I'm Brad Gowans. Thank you for being here and checking these things out. First, before we get into our 3 social media tips for today, I just want to thank you guys for subscribing and commenting and liking these videos. The channel has blown up over the last week. It's been really humbling, really amazing to see. So we're really grateful that you have tuned in for that kind of stuff. Again, we're going to do a giveaway Monday morning, 9 a.m. It's our 100 subscriber celebration giveaway, which obviously we're way past right now, but I'm just catching up because you guys have subscribed so quickly. We're going to give away a $25 Amazon card and a $10 Chick-fil-A card to 2 different people. So the way you're eligible for that is to subscribe to the channel, to have liked a video and commented on any video on the channel whatsoever. We'll scroll through all those, we'll pick them at random, and we'll give you guys some prizes. And we're going to do another giveaway at 500 subscribers, and the best way for us to get there very fast is for you to share this channel with your friends and ask them to subscribe. So without further ado, let's get into our 3 social media tips to help you be more intentional and more successful. Here we go. All right. Before we get into the actual 3 tips, let me first say this, that in our church, in our current context, we have a separate social media platform than our regular church does. It was that way before I got here, so we haven't changed anything. But we know that our students use different social media differently than the rest of our church does because of their age bracket. Also, we recognize that because we post more regularly, we would simply crowd the church's feeds so full that people would start unliking and unfollowing. So what we've done is we have separate accounts. So if your church wants to keep a same account, that's totally great. There are great reasons to keep same accounts and to do one account for the whole church. There's also great reasons to do separate accounts. So I would say go with whatever you currently have unless you've got a reason to change. So let's get into the 3 tips I think are going to help you be more successful. First is have a plan. That sounds really dumb and simple, but what I see a lot on social media is that people are like, oh, the event's really on Friday, it's Wednesday, we should start posting it, and let's boost the Facebook event. And a lot of it becomes last minute when social media, it's very instant, but it also takes time to gain some steam sometimes. So you need to give it time and you need to be intentional about what you're posting. So just today, and you can see right here, this is our Instagram feed right here, and we just posted right here, you see this, it says "We Dare You," our very first post about an event that's 70 days away. In fact, it's the very first teaser time that we've had about this event, and the students don't even really know it's coming. They don't know anything about it, and it's just a teaser. It just says "We Dare You." It's a Double Dog Dare-a-thon. If you follow North Point Community Church down in Georgia, you follow their student ministry, you might be familiar with this event. It's great. They've given you everything you ever need for the event. You can go to doubledogdareathon.org and grab all the stuff for their event. They give it to you away for free. It's amazing. And so we're going to take it and we're going to use it. It's going to be awesome. So, but we have a plan. So we have sketched out when we're posting on Instagram, when we're creating a Facebook group, when we're promoting it in our parent email that we use via MailChimp, when we're posting different Instagram posts about the event so that we release information in bits and pieces over time to build momentum and excitement for that event. So we have a plan. We don't just post willy-nilly. We have a plan leading up to special events especially. The second is make it interactive. So social media is great because it's interactive information. One of the ways that we make things interactive is with Instagram polls. And I did a video about this a few weeks ago about using Instagram polls, and we actually let students choose and influence what we do on Sunday nights via Instagram polls. We say, hey, here's 2 games that we've played before. Which one do you want to play Sunday? Or here's 2 worship songs the worship band can do. What songs do you want to do? Last week we did do you like ranch dressing on your pizza, yes or no? To my dismay and horror, many of them like ranch dressing on their pizza. So you know what we did? On Sunday night, we surprised them with a bunch of pizzas at the end of youth group, and they thought it was incredible. So we make it interactive and give them a voice. We also ask them to respond to posts. We may do a follow-up post about one of the messages we just did, and ask them to respond to it and share it with their friends, and that really works really well. So make it interactive. And number 3 is this, and I can't say this more earnestly. Here's something that we tend to get into. We tend to use our social media to promote the plot instead of telling the story. And here's what I mean by that. We tend to, if you look at your Instagram profile or your Facebook feed, we tend to be just passing out information and promoting the plot of the student ministry we want, the events, the dates and times, information, sign this waiver, da-da-da-da-da, instead of telling the story of why people should be involved in the first place. So look at your Instagram feed, look at your Facebook feed, look at your Snapchat, whatever you're using, and ask yourself this question. Am I seeing the faces and the joy and the transformation of what's going on in student ministry? Is there a God story that's evident in our social media profile, or is it just a series of posters and event flyers? Because when people want to share their social media with others, it's because something is going on. There's a story that's emerging that's happening. And you can see that in all kinds of social media movements that have happened, from the Arab Spring of a few years ago to the political races of the last couple of years. Stories are powerful. They've always been powerful. So make sure that you're not just promoting the plot, you're telling the story. So those are my 3 tips. And if you follow those 3 tips, I think you're going to see some increased traffic on social media and some more engagement within your program. That's really the end, right? It's not about followers on your Instagram profile. It's really all about engagement with what you're doing, and more importantly, with what God's doing in your ministry. So again, click subscribe, comment, share. Use the little notification button right down over here to ring that bell so you get notifications when we post new content. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend.